Next chapter that we will connect for is TyFlow, and I think we in the previous chapter we did a city model. So let's just stick to this city model. So we go to Alt W, and I just pick up one site, that would be this, or the building, and I go to square, and on this I just place another block, and I just drag it. Now I just want to select this and say make that 100. I think that would be good, and let's change the color to red, which is fine. Now with that I go to object types in the spline, and I try and create a line. So we have created that line, and we go to move command, select that line, and I just bring it on the building. Yeah, so the moment this comes on the building, and we also need a sphere, so we go here and create a sphere. Select the sphere, right click, select the sphere, right click, and renderable off, and display as box should be on. So that is one thing done. Now being honest, both of them, even my line command, so we just pull it up, and even the sphere we just pull it up. Now based on that I go to standard primitives. This TyFlow is already linked with a plugin, and I select I select TyFlow, and there it goes. Just shift it a little bit this side now. So that is done, and I go to select TyFlow, and then I go here to open editor. So this is the dialog box that we will actually be working with and working on it. Now with that, what I feel is, now what we need to do is we take the birth command, place the birth command, make that 10, then make that 300, standardize it, and with that we go to position object. It's here, put position object below birth. I just going to pick my TyFlow or the sphere, and if you want to just change the color of the sphere will be, or the TyFlow will be different. Now with that, after the object face, what I will do is I will pick up, there's nothing else that we need to touch here for now, and we go to next one is path follow. So we go back and check if we have path follow, that's here located. Now with path follow I will select the path, that's the line command, and say pick, and I'll pick my line command. So now if you see, it is going in a direction, this is what you see. But now to give it more of a fixed direction and no movement, I will lock it. So the moment I lock it, you see this goes straight. The moment I go into dynamic, it goes haywire. So we have the lock command, and after that now I will add spline path. So when I go and check spline path, just give me a minute, and it's just here, spline path. Yeah, you have spline path, you locate spline path, and you say create new. So the moment you do that, you see this entire thing changes. So it goes back, it goes in front, so that's what it creates. So you see all these lines will get created. Now after this, with this I go back to path flow, and in that there's something called as forces, and in forces there is traction, and what we can do is we get this velocity to 1.4. So you saw the change happen. The moment I again go to this path and I say 5, I will have a change. If I say 20, I will have a change. So I think 1.4 is a good, decent velocity measurement. Now after this, what we can also do is, now if you notice, when you take it, it goes through the building. It just goes through the building. And what we need to actually next after the spline path command is the flock. So actually flock helps in bringing, you divert the wind and bring it not inside the building, but it goes from the side, so you don't see that. And we will just find the flock. We will find the flock command. Flock command, let's just check it one by one. Yeah, here you go, that's the flock command, and we put it under the spline path. Now when I have the flock command, I have these two sections, that is obstacles. When you go to obstacles, there is proximity, and this is raycast. So what I will do is, making it easy, I say 30, and yeah, see, changes, the direction changes to 30, and with that I say, because I keep the velocity at my path flow different, that is 1.4, and if I make this also 1.4, it will be different. So if you see it, it might not pass, it's passing right now from the building, but if I say pick and I pick this, you see it changed. I'll just undo what I did, and I will just pick this again, and you'll see a difference. And you see that? So it goes away from the building. So that's how we get the wind direction through TyFlow, and we can actually change all this flow path, position, spline paths, flock, depending on how we want it. So if I just go into 3D of this and just align it for you a little bit, so you'll actually see how with animation I can actually bring it back, bring it in, and that's what's